The Secret Garden. White Mary Lennox begins the journey by stepping out into the world with curiosity pawn to e4, while black Colin Craven responds in kind, maintaining a semblance of order pawn to e5. White's knight representing Mary's first steps toward exploration and growth moves to f3, while black mirrors this with their knight, maintaining a stance of stability in Colin's early, confined existence. White's bishop symbolizing Mary's curiosity and the potential for nurturing growth moves to c4, bringing a sense of discovery and connection. Black's bishop responds with the same symbol of stability in Colin's world, bishop to c5, although still closed off from the possibilities. The garden's awakening. As Mary discovers the secret garden and begins to tend it, growth begins to take place both in the garden and in the characters themselves. White castles kingside symbolizing Mary's emotional safety, now that she has found the secret garden, and black mirrors it with a defensive move, reflecting Colin's initial resistance to change in life. White's pawn d3 represents the establishment of a nurturing environment in the garden, supporting new life. Black responds with a similar move. Pawn to d6, symbolizing Colin's gradual acceptance of a more stable, nurturing existence. White's knight nc3 signifies the support system that is growing around Mary, her friendships and newfound hope, while black's knight nf6 indicates Colin's growing awareness of his own potential. Healing and transformation. The game takes on a more active, dynamic quality, as the garden and its influence begin to awaken both Mary and Colin to their potential. White's bishop moves to f4, symbolizing the blossoming of the garden and the first signs of personal transformation. Black's bishop, b6, represents Colin's first steps towards healing and acceptance. White's bishop moves to g5, indicating the continuous nurturing process as the garden grows. Black's bishop retreats b7, symbolizing Colin's cautious steps toward embracing his own strength, even though he is still unsure of what's ahead. White's queen qe2 moves into position, symbolizing Mary's increasing influence in Colin's life, and their growing bond. Black's queen qd7 reflects Colin's slowly blossoming acceptance of Mary's friendship and the idea of renewal. The endgame: full growth and the return of the garden. The game reaches its climax as the secret garden blooms in full, symbolizing the culmination of personal healing, growth, and relationships. White's rook erf1 moves into a position of power, signifying Mary's leadership and growth as she has nurtured Colin back to health. Black castles queenside 000, symbolizing Colin's return to full health and embracing life. White pushes a pawn to a3, reflecting the opening of new possibilities and expansion of hope. Black responds with a5, showing that Colin is now fully involved in the process, no longer a passive figure but an active participant. White's queen qd2 moves forward, signifying the full awakening of the garden's restorative power. Black's pawn d5 pushes forward, marking Colin's growing independence and personal transformation. White sacrifices a pawn to advance the healing process, which opens up new paths for growth. Black's queen qxd5 symbolically captures the opportunity for healing and renewal, acknowledging that the transformation is complete. White's rook rex5 checks black's queen, symbolizing the complete triumph of the garden's influence. Black's queen qd7 represents Colin's full integration of the changes in his life, acknowledging that he has been healed. White's bishop bxf6 captures black's knight, representing the final triumph of health and renewal. Black's pawn gxf6 represents Colin's newfound strength and resilience. White's queen qf4 delivers the final blow, symbolizing the completion of Colin's transformation and the flowering of the garden. Black's bishop, bd6, reflects the last steps in Colin's journey toward understanding and embracing his full potential. White's queen qxf6 symbolizes the ultimate victory and healing that Mary and Colin both experience. Black's queen qxf6 acknowledges Colin's willingness to let go of past fears and accept his newfound strength. The game ends with a final exchange as White's bishop bxf6 delivers the checkmate, symbolizing the complete restoration of health, happiness, and the vibrant life that both the secret garden and the characters have discovered.